been a while. Definitely has been a while since I posted a video, and I honestly I wasn't even sure if I was going to make this video. I don't owe anyone an explanation, but it definitely felt like it would make sense considering that I'm going to start posting again, and it is going to be a little bit different than before. So this is a little bit of a story, I guess. If you read the title of the video, I mean, sort of makes sense anyway. But yeah, basically I moved to Canada like 6 years ago, and the first couple of years in that move is just sort of like fun and games. It's like a holiday at the end of the day. You're not really treating it seriously. Then COVID hit, and that was also kind of like a holiday, at least from most responsibilities, I felt. And on the back end of that, I was nearly about to turn 30 and realized that I needed to sort of maybe think about getting my shit together. I would see online people younger than me already having things figured out, and here I was sort of rebranding myself personally and professionally at 30 and not knowing what I wanted to do. So I had to do quite a bit of soul searching and realize, what did I enjoy? What would I want to do with my life professionally and everything like that? That's never an easy sort of thing to do. I feel like a lot of people sometimes just give up and take a paying job and just sort of do that. And I definitely didn't want that to be me. It was part of the reason why I moved to Canada. It sort of took me back to my teenage years. What did I want to do then? Because that's sort of like, I felt like for me at least, that was before, life got tough with bills and rent and all this sort of stuff. So what I wanted to do then was pure and unfiltered. And it was what I wanted to do when I was younger. Is I wanted to be a 3D artist for video games. From 15 onwards, I was super obsessed with that sort of thing. I even went to school for it when I was like 18 and 19. But I didn't pursue it in Australia because when I graduated from that school, I just didn't feel confident. I didn't feel like I had the right abilities, and felt like I was just going into this industry still not really knowing what I was doing. And so, well, as I just said, I did technically give up and took a random job and just sort of pursued a completely different career, which is sort of why I started the YouTube channel. Is I wanted to have another creative outlet because I felt like that was missing. And then that's also why I moved to Canada, because I wanted to distance myself from that side of myself. That makes sense. So doing YouTube here, I was slowly jumping into that on the side, creating 3D work, specifically characters. That was always my favorite thing, was creating 3D characters. So I was doing that on the side whilst doing YouTube. I wasn't really posting about it. I was just sort of doing it for myself, wondering like, is this still something I enjoyed? I just couldn't do three things at once. So I have a full-time job. Obviously, I need to pay bills like everyone else. Then I was doing YouTube on the side, which does take up time, obviously. And then I was dabbling in this, and I realized like if I wanted to take something seriously, something had to stop. And at the time, this was the thing that I wanted to pursue. I re-sparked that passion, I guess. And so I stopped uploading to YouTube pretty abruptly and started pursuing this on the side. And then last year, I even started studying online through a school out of Vancouver to really take my skills and really give myself the knowledge to be able to pursue this on my own and also try to get into the industry. Now, I guess the scariest thing for me is pursuing art at 30 in a country other than the one I grew up in. So no safety net. I can't just move into mum and dad's, or at least I could, but it would be a hassle. It was scary. It isn't the easiest industry to get into. It's talent based, right? So you have to be good, if not great, to even get in the door. And there's just so much to it. There's so many different programs to learn, so many different techniques. Honestly, I absolutely love it. And that's like the crazy thing is like, that's what's scary is like, oh my God, like, I talk to my friends about it, my family, and I'm like, man, it's gonna be really hard to make work. But at the end of the day, I have to be true to myself, and this is what I want to do. And if that means I have to work a full-time job to pay the bills while I pursue this on the side, then so be it. And that's what this video is about, is I've just finished my year of study, and I'm pretty happy. I feel like I've got a good couple of portfolio pieces. Obviously, getting a job in this industry is portfolio based. You need to be able to show you can do it. And now it's time to start building upon that portfolio, making more pieces, improving my skills as an artist. And I feel like the YouTube channel is a great way to sort of meld two interests, right? I want to pursue 3D character art as a career and get better and put my art out there. And then I have this platform, albeit a small platform, and I'm like, why not combine the two? Why not start sharing these two things together? And so, although I probably am not going to make too many videos one-on-one like this, I am going to start streaming my journey, I guess, creating 3D characters. Super nerve-wracking. I've never streamed before, and this is how I'm going to do this. Basically, I want to stream the whole process of creating a character, start to finish, which is not a it's not a small thing. It can take months to create a character, even longer depending on how many hours I put in. It's something I want to do, and I guess streaming it feels like very minimal barrier to entry. You know, I can just set a camera up, record myself creating these characters. So I'm really excited to get going, and in the next week or two, I am starting a brand new character. But that's what this video is. You know, I'm nervous and excited all at once. And I did want to share this because not just for other people out there, but also for myself, it's going to be a great way to track my progress, maybe hopefully get feedback on the fly while I'm doing things. I'd love to be able to learn more. You know, the crazy thing with creating 3D characters and I guess art in general is there's no like one way to do things. There's multiple different ways. You know, I'm excited to, I guess, just create these characters online and then hopefully, you know, hear from other people and see how they do things and maybe build up my own skill set based off of that. But also on the flip side, share my own experiences and maybe help other people. Yeah, and I just wanted to share it with you guys before I start, just so it just doesn't pop up randomly one day, and ready to get going. And I guess for anyone out there who is getting a bit older and is starting to maybe feel a little bit of pressure to get shit together, you're definitely not alone. I feel it on a daily basis, but I think the most important thing to everyone, if you're able to, is just be true to yourself and, you know, live a life that you want to live, not that other people are telling you to live. And that's why I'm doing this. It is not an easy career to get into. It takes a lot of time. You know, you can't just graduate from school, slap a degree or a diploma on a resume and apply for jobs. You know, you have to constantly work at it, constantly get better. And it takes a lot of time. And, you know, that is scary, but I'm excited and keen to start. And so, yeah, anyone out there like that, you're not alone. Just keep pushing through. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know how to finish the video now. Like, how do I finish videos? I guess we just stop the video.